Good evening, everyone. First of all, can I just say how extremely proud I am of all of the Year 11 students that have been working so hard and tirelessly this week. Well done to all of you that have been engaging in your live lessons. Staff have been working incredibly hard in putting together live lessons for you, and the uptake throughout the week has rocketed. So well done and keep up the good work. But as we move into week 2 of the lockdown, we are now opening up our remote learning, distance learning process and live lessons to all other learners in year 7 to year 10 as well. So what will this look like at Beacon Hill Academy? Well, we've worked really hard over the last week or so to put together a really comprehensive programme that includes a mixture of live lessons in all year groups. It involves pre-recorded lessons for all year groups as well as live lessons, subject clinics for some of the key stage 4 practical subjects so that you can drop in and have conversations with some of your teachers if you need help with your coursework or some areas of your practical work. And then of course on top of that you have got your online learning platforms such as Hegarty Math, Centritech and GCSE Pod. We don't want you to stop using those. That should be used further to complement the distance learning schedule, which Miss Lord will talk about in more detail in a moment. We're also going to introduce weekly tutor sessions, which we'll say more about next week. So that will be twice a week throughout the week so that you can check in with your form tutor and you can check in with other members of your tutor team. And it's really important that you do get the opportunity to stay connected to the school and to talk to other students and learners within the school, including your form tutor. We want to create challenges on a weekly basis that will be shared with you on social media. There'll be a new virtual reward system, and of course there'll be weekly vodcasts from myself and your learning manager too. So you can see we've got a real good package set up, ready to roll out as of Monday. But of course, I'm sure we will have some teething problems. So do bear with us. We're absolutely committed to making sure that this works. And if there are any issues or you have any feedback, then of course, as always, email us at helpline@beaconhillacademy.org.uk. So I'm going to hand you over now to Miss Lord, who's going to explain how the distance learning process will work and where you will be able to find your timetable. Please also remember, alongside this podcast is a letter that you will be sent via your text messages. There's a link that you click on to view that letter, which has all of these details and more, including links that you can use to take you through step by step how to view not just your live lessons, but your pre-recorded lessons too. I hand you over now to Miss Lord.
So in terms of our distance learning programme from next week and moving forward, what we've done is we've created an individual timetable for each of the different year groups. So it's really important that you access that link so you know exactly what you're expected to do and all the different subjects that you'll be studying from next week onwards. Now you will notice when you look at the timetables that some of those lessons are highlighted in yellow. The yellow lessons are those lessons which are going to be live lessons, so those are the ones that you have to make sure that at that scheduled time you're going onto Microsoft Teams and you've been able to log on to those and hear what your teachers are doing for that particular lesson. Now, we have done a variety of live lessons and some pre-recorded lessons because we appreciate that there might be more than one of you in a household, there might be more than one device, so we want to give that flexibility as well to be able to choose when is best for you to do those learnings. So whilst we have put a timetable together, that really is just a little bit of structure to really guide you in terms of that supportive process for you to learn the best that you can while you're at home.
So we're joined by our resident technical expert, Mr. Moss. And Mr. Moss is going to very quickly talk through with you how you can access those live lessons. Mr. Moss.
So you've been looking to get your live lessons from Microsoft Teams as you've done in previous lockdowns. So you did that by accessing the website beaconhillacademy.org.uk and signing in a normal way. Of course, as Mr. Dommy's already explained, there's a little help video if you're a little bit unsure. Once you've signed in, you can go into your normal Microsoft Teams lesson and click on the tiles for the separate subjects. So for example, if you wanted to attend one of Mr. Dommy's history lessons, you can go into your history tile. Once you've done that, you'll see the main wall where all of your lessons are set, for example, your assignments and your tasks. What you just simply need to do then is look for the live scheduled meeting and then click to join it when it's your time for the lesson.
Thank you, Mr. Moss. And just to add to that, don't forget you can also use GCSE Pod, Hegarty Maths and Century Tech to further complement the distance learning programme. So if you do have any issues or problems, contact us on helpline@beaconhillacademy.org.uk, and also if you've got any issues with technology, so that you need a laptop or a router or data SIM cards, then again do get in touch with us. We do have a small waiting list of laptops. We have ordered another 100 and they should be with us very, very soon. So really looking forward to seeing high levels of engagement next week. It's really important that Year 11 continue to do what they've been doing this week, and I look forward to speaking to you next week. Have a wonderful weekend.